Al Franken looks to have taken a Senate seat. This is a sad day for America. Let me count the ways. 1. Al Franken now has to work instead of making failed jokes. Remember that Franken Gold-proof skit? Only thing approaching humor he has ever made. Being a senator is hard work. Writing bills, voting, going to committee meetings, wearing suits and looking important. Even if Franken is going to be a corrupt politician, which is likely, he is going to have to work hard at it, being entertained by lobbyists to sell his votes, accepting bribes, convincing other senators that Minnesota really needs a gold statue of him giving a wedgie to Uncle Sam. The list goes on. 2. The people of Minnesota will now be represented by him. This would be like being represented by a crazed squirrel. Embarrassing. 3. The Senate will now have Franken as a member. Franken is right up there with 9/11 truthers, neo-Nazis and Hare Krishnas on the crazy meter. Think he will respect the gravitas and decorum befitting a senator? I do not think so. 4. America in general. With Arl Inspector fully embracing his anti-American tendencies, the only stopgap to prevent Obama from transforming America into a oppressive socialist state destroying everything America once stood for, the Senate filibuster, is gone. Be prepared to be sent to re-education centers soon enough. I would buy some more guns. 5. Norm Coleman. He was not the best senator around. He only had a 69 lifetime rating from the American Conservative Union, which, while better than Arl Inspector, is still a failing grade. But to suffer the shame of having your career ended by a not funny comedian pulling a massive wheelbarrow full of shenanigans after the election, that has to hurt. Speaking of shenanigans, the election process. Somebody successfully shenaniganing his way to winning an election will encourage others to do the same, stretching the election process with suits and selective recounts. This process is going to put more elections in question, increasing the animosity of the people being represented. The mouth breathers still say that Bush stole both elections. And finally, the lizard people. They worked so hard to get some recognition and Franken took it away. Is it their fault that people took votes for them as a joke? They were robbed. Lizard people for Senate in 2012. In other words, Franken taking this election is an universal blotch on American and Minnesotan history. Read a book. Poor lizard people. Nobody loves them or even believes that they exist.